want, you can take both of them.
That little one was stuck on its back this morning.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, I had to help it out.
I saved it, Mom. I saved the little one. Oh, here you go. I saved the little one.
I got 2 bonbons.
Yay.
I wonder if one of his rabbits had babies.
Hey, no.
Yeah. Hello. I don't know who just came in, but
Hi.
Somebody come in, hit the thumbs up.
yeah.
Hello. Hello, bonbon.
We're trying to get the live stream pulled up on our computer so that we can see the comments. It's Trish. Hi, Trish. How are you today? I am bottle feeding this baby bunny. Our neighbor just brought it over and said he found it, and it doesn't look like a native rabbit, so I'm assuming one of his rabbits might have babies and he doesn't know it or something. So, hey, Mama V. So he brought it over and asked if we could care for it. We have been bottle feeding these little guys since they were born. Ooh, put them down. Put them down. And it doesn't look like they're native. And they're doing pretty good. So we're going to try to save this little guy too.
Yeah. This one almost died, but Hunter saved it.
We've been milking our goat and using the goat milk to feed the rabbits. And it seems to be working out pretty good. Hey, Debbie, how's it going?
Can you take this one? This little one?
Bye, Mama V. Have a great weekend.
I said bye, Mom, and you said bye, Mom.
Here, hold this one, Hunter. Be very gentle with them, guys.
I love them too. These are my favorite type of bunnies. I love bunnies.
Please don't forget to hit that like button, guys.
Hello,
Hey,
Jody.
Jody, how's it going?
Hi, Mama V.
You want to hold the rabbit?
I don't want to ride.
We'll put it back in the cage for right now.
Have a good supper.
Okay.
Yeah, enjoy your dinner. Mama V says hi, guys.
Hi, Mommy.
Bye-bye, Mother. I'll see you later. Some other time.
Thanks for the warning.
Mom, this is running my arm there all the way like this.
Jody says hi, Hunter.
Hey!
Jody, bye.
Yep.
Hi, Jody. Also, bye, Jody, too. I'm leaving.
He's going outside, which is a good thing. It'll be quiet in here.
Except for me.
Hello, 4 states.
I'm gonna go.
How's it going?
Well, I'm gonna go. Really
We completely understand.
Absolutely, because we have like just barely even been able to get to our lives. I mean, we literally busted the door down and set the phone on the tripod and turned it on just now. So, yeah.
I'm working on bottle feeding a baby rabbit
Yeah, it's great.
with a syringe.
It was found in the yard
At
of
the
a
neighbor's
neighbor's house, and so he brought it to us, and we've got a couple of our own that we've been bottle feeding.
Tom brought this baby bunny over.
Yeah. And I told her.
Yeah. Why? Because he found it?
You're welcome, Jody.
So, what were you saying, Emily?
You're welcome, Jody.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. I know, it's so sweet. The kids just put up the 2 fluffy ones, but they're even
Yeah.
sweeter.
You should see these little suckers eat whenever she puts them up here.
Yeah, this one isn't as excited because it's brand new.
Okay, so what is
Like, this baby's probably only a day or 2 old.
Bye.
The other ones are a couple weeks, huh?
I'll see
Yeah.
you later.
Probably going on 3 weeks.
Yeah. So, I don't even think we didn't even really talk about what we were going to talk about today. Jody says hi, Emmy. Oh, hi. And so, I put on our thumbnail that it was going to be Farm Talk Friday. Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Mom,
So,
I'm going to talk.
why? No, it's
Yeah,
phone
tell
is
him
right
no.
here.
Hi, Rebecca.
So, if you didn't know, to bottle feed a baby rabbit, you have to just put a little drop on their lips and let them lick it off. The other ones, though, they bite on the end of this. You can't see it in this video, but this piece of the syringe is like all tore up because they bite on it and they won't let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And then, sorry, go ahead.
It's crazy. You'll see it in a minute.
Yeah, and they go nuts.
Oh yeah, Jamie, our turkey is always making noise.
Yes, and he's always strutting his sexy stuff around the yard.
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh, that ain't even the cute one, 4 states. Sorry, I cannot remember your name.
Yeah, please remind us.
That's not even the cute one. Those are ugly.
Yeah, when they're this little, they look like little mice, honestly. No, Jamie, you feed them twice a day. So we feed them about every 10 hours. And it works out great. Whoop. I think I put too much on it that time.
So these are the cute ones.
Yeah.
They're so much bigger.
He's probably not quite 3 weeks old yet. Huh. You're wanting something to eat,
They're so adorable. I love the baby bunnies. Wow. Rebecca said, you'll be surprised that I found 10-day-old baby kittens that I raised over 10 years ago, and all 5 survived.
Wow.
Jamie had a pet rabbit for 5 years. You want another one?
That's mine.
Mom, don't batteries explode when they go in the freezer?
No.
They explode when they go in the fire.
Yeah.
So don't put them in our trash ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're used to being fed every day. Oh,
Jeff.
Okay.
I found this in the freezer.
Wow. James said he's had rabbits on and off for 56 years.
Wow.
Jody said, sweet bunnies. I had a mini bunny. It was so cute. Never got big. Oh. Well, we raise ours for meat, and so
Hello, Kettle Kitchen.
mini bunnies wouldn't really be worth it for us to raise.
Yeah, these are meat rabbits.
We don't know about this one.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about that one.
But that one is a New Zealand Californian cross. Yeah. Right?
New Zealand California.
And I was going to cry.
This is a very time-consuming process that I do twice a day.
It's not very time-consuming with these guys.
Yeah, not now.
Not anymore.
But it's so cute. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how old this one is or what condition it was in when the neighbor found it. But I can't just let a poor little helpless animal die just because. Something I also learned is that you also have to you have to potty train them. And
So the mom, whenever they get finished eating, will lick their behinds to teach them to go potty. So you have to do that with these guys, and we just use a wet Q-tip.
One is over here teasing.
No, not at all, Trish. They're not hard to raise at all.
She needs to stop teasing me. She kept on saying, "You're not going to the neighbor's house."
Okay, well, I don't.
As long as you keep the conditions right.
Because I told her to tell you not to go to the neighbor's house.
Yeah, but she wouldn't stop saying
Okay.
that. They're on live.
Yeah, we're on a live. Go play outside.
You've got to keep they can't get over about 80 degrees. You want to have fans on them if they get over, if it's getting hot outside. And you keep the conditions right, and they're easy to raise.
That's some tea.
We have, let's see, how many? No, you can't have tea. You'll be up all night.
Can I have some apple juice?
We have 4 adult female rabbits and 2 adult males, right?
Yeah.
And then we have babies. We have, well, now 3 babies in the house. And I think there's 3 more out with the mom. We had 2 rabbits that that weren't very good moms. And so they're probably going to end up having to go to freezer camp before too long. But we want to raise up some other girls first. And we have 2 bucks so that we can have unrelated babies. 2 of the rabbits that we have, or 3 of the rabbits that we have, 2 of the females and 1 of the males, we got from Walker Farm Fam. Hey, Remy, how's it going?
Yep, James, absolutely. We haven't done that because we really haven't. They're in a really good shaded area, and
with a good breeze.
They got a good breezeway and everything through there, so we haven't had to do that. But yeah, that works well. So this baby wants to know why you're being a bad mama and you're not going to freezer camp. Because he's hungry.
Yeah. We have lost a couple of the babies that we've been bottle feeding.
Mom, it's opening its mouth.
I know, because it's eating. Look at its cute little tongue.
No Parts Garage. Hello, guys.
How's it going? So, we are just going to talk about what's been going on our farm because it's been such a busy week. Actually, I feel like I always say that. I always feel like it's a busy week.
It pretty well is always.
I don't feel like we ever slow down. And so, let's see. We've had baby bunnies recently.
Yep.
We had a baby goat, so now we're milking our goat twice a day. We have another goat that we think is about to have babies.
She should be. I'm giving her about a week, and
yeah.
I believe she's going to have a kid on the ground.
I mean, we've been wrong before, so we'll see.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
And then we have our 3rd female goat. She miscarried a couple weeks ago. And so she went through the whole rigmarole of going into labor and going through the motions. And thanks to Lori at LG Homestead and Amy at Living in Abundant Grace, they were able to talk us through it and help us with things that they've experienced. And it was probably those things that they talked to us about that helped save her life.
Yep, saved her.
So, because we're not in a position where we can take her to the vet. So, but we were able to do a lot of stuff at home, and she's still alive, and she's getting around really good. So, good enough that when I open the gate, she's really sneaky, and she sneaks past me and flies out. So,
and Petunia's fixing to have babies.
Oh, yeah, our pig. We just had to build her a farrowing pen yesterday. And today we had to go to the feed store to get more feed, and we bought some hay to put in there, or straw.
Straw, yeah.
And so last time Petunia had babies, it didn't end well. So we did some research, and we learned that they have to be in a farrowing pen. And so what we did is we built her a little house out of leftover materials we had laying around. That's how we do things. We believe in recycling and upcycling and using things that we have instead of spending unnecessary money. Lily. So we built her a pen, and it's got a little section where the babies can get away from her, where there's a little gap on the back of it where the babies can get away from her.
They've got their own bedroom, kind of, so they can get away from her and go under into the back side of the little house.
And we had to separate her from the boar because we don't want him to try to eat the babies. But they're so sweet together. They both lay on each side of the fence so they can still be next to each other. Hey, Homestead, where you are? How's it going?
I didn't even see them come in. Hello, guys.
We were gonna put a video out on it before we talked about it, but we haven't been very good at putting out videos lately. So if it wasn't for our lives, y'all probably wouldn't have been able to see us at all for the last few weeks at least. But we were also given a couple Cooney pigs. And so they already had names when we got them. And we're just going to keep their names. Their names are Whiskey and Bourbon. And they are probably some of the cutest pigs I've ever seen.
They was raised in an apartment.
In Oklahoma City.
Slept in the bed with the people that had them. So
they don't sleep in our bed.
They didn't know what outside was until we got them, and they got a crash course real quick.
Yeah, but they're adapting well. This baby moved, and I got its nose instead of its mouth.
Also, kind of exciting. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. I found where one of our turkeys has been nesting, and found a big turkey nest out there with a bunch of eggs in it.
Yes.
So.
Thanks to one of the dogs.
Yeah.
We had no idea it was there. It was under a pile of logs.
I would have found them before too long.
Yeah, when you crushed them all.
Hi, Tina.
Hey, Tina, how's it going? We got your stuff packed up and ready to go. I'm going to put it in the mailbox, and they'll pick it up tomorrow morning. We're sending Tina Ladybug a sample of our comfrey salve. Hey, Kyle, how's it going? Long time no see.
No kidding.
How's the weather in Canada? We haven't been paying attention to the weather either.
It has been extremely humid the last couple of days here.
Yes.
Even at night, it was really hot.
Which means if the weather, I don't know, aligns right or whatever, there could be some bad storms.
Yeah.
Over the next couple of days.
And they're saying tomorrow. They're saying tomorrow we might get some pretty good storms.
Well, I saw you clean up the It's sunny today, but probably snowing tomorrow. Lola, calm down. Emily, will you open the door?
I just found it.
Oh, I saw our truck flash out, and I was like, I think Ben's here. No, he's not. I'm still trying to get.
Let's see, what else are we working on around here?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
We spent the day yesterday cleaning up our yard. So we have a serious sense of accomplishment.
Open
the door. It seems like we're always busy. Hey Brenda, how's it going? It seems like we're always super busy, and so we go and we pick up stuff. Because for instance, we have a local tree service company that gives us logs. Whenever they cut down big trees, they call us to come pick them up. And so we have piles of logs everywhere. Wiley's cousin gave us a big walk-in deep freezer like they have at the grocery store or restaurants or whatever. And they I'm reading comments, sorry. Anyway, and so we just people give us stuff, and we can either reuse it or recycle it, or we can junk it to make money, or it's just so our yard was looking.
We're always bringing stuff home, and usually by the time we get home, we're tired. We don't want to mess with it, and then whenever we get up the next morning, we're like, oh, we got to get this unloaded because we got to go get more, go get more or
get feed,
go get feed
or something.
So it usually just gets kind of thrown to the side in the yard. And yesterday we went through everything and moved everything around and cleaned everything up, and our yard is so much
I'm
better.
not ashamed to show it to you guys on YouTube.
Well, that was a short nap.
Trish said, I really appreciate all you do. I am learning quite a bit. I have gardened before, but it has been a while. Raising animals will be new for me. What? Honestly,
True.
raising animals was new to us last year. I've gardened for about 10 years, but I'm always learning new things. Hey, JB, how's it going? This year, we are working on building raised garden beds, which we haven't gotten all of them done yet, but we do have some stuff that's coming up, like our beans and our peas, our sweet potatoes, Brussels sprouts, and radishes, and I don't even know. There's more stuff coming up out there. But
Where's the other baby?
Mom, how about now? Who has the other baby rabbit?
Lily had him.
How about now, Mom?
I think she put him up.
Yeah, she put him up.
That looks better, but it still looks like a mess.
Oh, also, Mom, I want to get not a haircut, but I want to get like my hair cut around my ears.
Trim? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my glasses don't fit up here without my hair getting in the way.
Okay, we can talk about that later.
Yep.
So do what I do. Do it up as much as you can.
How am I supposed to do that? I have short hair.
Look, Mary.
Okay, go outside. You guys can be part of the live, or you can go outside.
Can we clean out the old garden?
Sure, go ahead.
Yes. Do you know where that axe is?
No.
Wiley? Do you know? Crap. It was up here just this morning.
So, what else have we been up to? We had to replace the fuel pump in our truck because it went out.
Yeah.
If you were on our live last Friday, you may remember that we almost didn't make it home.
We barely made it home. Literally thought I was going to have to unload the tractor to pull the truck the rest of the way home, but we barely made it. Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori, how's it going?
So, just our luck, the 06 Chevrolet has two options for a fuel pump. One of them has an internal regulator and one of them has an external regulator. The one with the external regulator we found for like $60. The one with the internal regulator we have been looking and could only find it was about $500. And I don't know how we done it, but we got lucky and run across one on Amazon the other day that was $100. So I ordered it Friday night.
Got it Saturday.
And got it Saturday and got it put in, and the truck's a whole lot better. I don't think it's 100% right, but it's a whole lot better.
Yeah. Hey, Fishing with Big Mike. We were able to go.
How are you today?
Yeah, how are you today? We were able to go back on Monday and get another load of logs, and we made it home. So
And it made it home just fine.
it still isn't running 100%, but it's better. So does anybody have any questions for us? We just have been so busy. We didn't even discuss what the live was going to be about.
Yeah.
We just.
This is what I just found in the washer.
Okay.
And then I found this.
Uh-oh. There was an ink pen in the washer. How much you want to bet that whole load of laundry is ruined?
I thought it was just.
Earlier, Lily was like, "Can I do some laundry to earn some screen time?" And I said, "Sure." And now she probably just ruined all of my clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't let Lily.
Well, when you're ready to go, Big Mike, I want to go with you.
Ah. Do you do it with a fishing pole or do you go noodling? I prefer to fish with a fishing pole.
Well, he got his wife and their life.
Yay! How's it going? Yeah,
Yeah.
ink pen in the washer.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I had to pull it out of one of the holes.
Really?
Yeah.
Brenda said hairspray worked wonders on ink.
Huh, I had no idea.
Nope.
Yeah,
No idea.
But we don't know what hairspray.
Yeah, we don't have that here.
The only thing we own is hair gel for some reason.
And then our washer's gonna be ruined.
No one ever.
Oh, Lily, get down from there, please.
I think our washer's gonna get rotten.
Lily.
Jamie,
Oh my gosh.
we really don't know. I think we close up and pack up there about 4 o'clock. and it really just depends on how that has to be done. Either we're going to have to come home and drop all that off before we head that way. So we're probably looking at about 7-ish, somewhere around in there. Where are you at, Big Mike?
So, yeah, in our house, screen time is currency, absolutely. Like, because we don't have enough money to pay them an allowance. So, if they want screen time, they have to do chores, and their normal chores don't count. So, like, Lily's normal chore is to clean the bathroom, and she has to do something else on top of that. So, it works out pretty good when I stay on top of it. Chattanooga, Tennessee. So next week, someone asked, I forget who it was, but someone asked what we are going to do for next week's meal. And Jamie at Overworks Littlefield had commented on our Wednesday Live and said something about, I don't know what she called it, but it's basically oven fried chicken. So
That's what she called it, wasn't it?
I don't remember. So we'll probably do oven fried chicken. We went to the grocery store and bought chicken while it was on sale for $1 a pound. And we'll probably do it with roasted potatoes and like some sort of canned veggie or something.
Yeah, Chattanooga, Tennessee, I think is going to be a little bit too far for me to just jump up and go catfishing with you. Yeah, no kidding, Jamie. That's the same way it was whenever I grew up. I never stayed in the house at all. I was outside all day long, every day.
Yeah, she said Bisquick and paprika, but we don't have Bisquick, so I'll have to make my own with actual flour and stuff.
Yeah.
And add paprika to it. So.
So I have made my first, how do you say it? Charcuterie board?
Yeah, something like that.
So I made a few charcuterie boards the other day that's going to be taken with us up to the sale.
We're going to, if anybody's in Oklahoma, bye Brenda, see you later.
You're doing the best birthday present.
Simply Jan's going live. Please hit that like button, guys. It really helps our channel out. I forgot what I was talking about. Anybody in Oklahoma, we are going to the old chicken farm sale. The 29th and 30th, we will be vendors there. So if anybody wants to come stop by and say hi, it's a really huge sale. It's like a junk/craft fair. You can find just about anything
lots
there.
And lots of antique stuff. The old, I mean, I could go on all day about it, like the old tin wash tubs. Yeah, wash tubs. The old metal wash tubs. It is insane. It's in Jones, Oklahoma.
Yep.
And it is insane. I mean, there's people that come from California, Washington, all over the country to this sale. And I think last year there was 500 vendors.
Yeah.
And I think they're saying they're expecting this one to be even bigger.
And vendors came from all over the place.
Everywhere.
We met people from California and Oregon and Florida, and they've come from all over the place. That sounds great, Jody. I like hibachi food.
Yeah, I love hibachi.
I have no clue what that is. Like, no one asked.
When you go to the Chinese restaurant and you pick up all the food and take it up there and they cook it on the little cooker for you.
The grill thingy.
It's hibachi, basically.
Hey, Big Matt, how's it
Big
going?
Matt. Been a minute since you've been in here.
She said, how do I not know of this?
It is absolutely mind-blowing. If you ever go there, you will be addicted, I promise.
Yeah.
It's It's crazy.
It's a 2-day event because you can walk around for a whole day and not see everything.
I think you could walk around both days and still not ever see everything.
It's a really amazing thing.
Oh, okay. Okay. You just haven't been very talkative.
Yeah. He's here to see if we're talking crap about him.
We are.
I
I mean,
only had to do
don't
a
tell
little
him.
laundry.
Do we ever get tired of serving?
Absolutely not. No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Yep, Jones, Oklahoma.
Jones, Oklahoma. No, Jackie, that's I can't say that. I mean, you know, we've had those days that we wake up and we're like, oh.
We don't want to get out of bed. But
We
we have
don't-
those days on that aren't Wednesdays. Like there's other days. There's Fridays and Sundays and whatever that we don't want to get out of bed either. So used to go
To buy reptile food?
where in Jones?
JB, you used to go to Jones to buy reptile food?
That's how I'm understanding it. I don't know.
Also, guys, and as she said, we haven't discussed anything on this talk, but I do want to bring this up to let you guys know, just in case, you know,
Just out of transparency.
out of transparency, I guess. But so we ordered the freeze dryer. We paid
the money that
all the funds that we raised. We sent
and
to them.
that y'all helped us raise.
That you guys helped us raise. We sent to them, and last we checked, the guy that we've been dealing with at Harvest Right hasn't been responding to our messages, and the YouTube channel that offered to pay the rest of the fees.
And we had to pay tax on it because it's not. It's a home freeze dryer.
Yeah, it's a home freeze dryer, so it's not considered a farm tax.
If we
can't
had had
do
our 501c3 nonprofit status before we ordered it, then we would have gotten it tax free. But we're way out on that still. So,
So anyway, the YouTube channel that offered to pay the remainder still has not got back with them yet.
but
So we don't know exactly what's going on there.
that's also my fault because I haven't called them to talk to them. I text them a link, and I don't really want to bug them because they were very nice and generous to offer to pay for it, but I haven't reached back out to them, and I need to do that. So I don't know what's happening with that, but we need to give them a call and see what the status is on that. So yeah, just out of complete transparency,
Right.
we gave Harvest Right all the money that we had, which was $1,606. So,
So in
But-
the near future, it looks like we might be putting that Cedar chest back up for another
I
fundraiser.
want you something. And I want me to ask you something. Do you guys want to transplant some of that green mint leaves?
no,
Do you want it anymore?
it'll always grow there. It'll always grow there.
I wonder if anyone knows what I just did.
You guys
So-
can speak now.
Everyone knows what I just did.
Let's see.
So
Oh, JB had a pet store in Oklahoma City many years ago. So was your reptile food like baby mice and stuff? Do you guys mean we can't move it? No, don't move it. Oh, go back outside. So anyway, we need to communicate with the other channel because they offered to pay it, but maybe it was more than they expected after tax and stuff, because tax was an extra few $100s. And so, yes, I did, Jackie, and we have already reserved our room.
We've already got a reserve. The thing is she got online to reserve our room, and they said that the
hotel was sold out.
The hotel was completely sold out. So we actually called the hotel, and they had a room that we was able to reserve.
We don't know how many they had.
So I don't know if there's more stuff going on that weekend, or if everybody has already reserved rooms, or what.
But if you want to go to Loki Homesteading Expo and you want to stay at Hotel Pryor, you better call them and reserve a room quickly, because I think it's already...
Hi, Amy!
Hey, Amy!
That's okay, Amy. I do that all the time. I'm always accidentally hitting the wrong thing.
So earlier we talked about our goat, Coco, and we told everybody that thanks to you and Lori at LG Homestead, like, she's still alive. So... thank you guys for letting me call you and cry about my problems.
And she's really doing good. I mean,
yeah, she's doing great.
She's just back to her old self now. So yeah.
She's ornery and she's a whole lot faster than she looks.
Yeah. Indian Nation Pets in Bethany. She bred pythons. Oh my Lord.
Yep.
So funny story about that, JB. I had an aunt that used to raise rabbits, and she would sit on the side of one of the main roads in Shawnee and sell rabbits. So there was this guy that come every weekend and bought rabbits from her. And come to find out, he was my uncle's next door neighbor. So I was sitting in his house one day, and I looked outside, and in town you could see the window to the other house right there. Well, he had 2 rooms in his house that he raised pythons in. So they was, with the window open or the curtain open, it looked like a jungle in this room. So he was going every weekend and buying rabbits off my aunt and bringing them over there and feeding them to the pythons or whatever. And when she found out that's what he was doing, she wouldn't sell him any more rabbits. And they was meat rabbits. Everybody was coming to buy them to butcher them, but when she found out he was feeding them to the snakes, she wouldn't sell him anymore.
So anybody who's come in, I'm feeding a baby rabbit right now because our neighbor brought it over, and I don't know if his rabbits are having babies and he doesn't know it, but this does not look like a native rabbit, so I don't think it's a wild one. And yes, Coco is doing so good. Chanel's doing good. The baby's doing good. If you guys haven't voted yet, our new baby goat.
She's mad because my name won.
I'm not mad.
Or is winning. We haven't decided, we haven't closed out the votes yet. But she's mad because my name's winning.
She said, what's the guy's name, Tim?
Huh?
What's the guy's name, Tim? I'm assuming about the pythons.
Oh, I don't know his name. I'm not sure.
So, if you haven't voted for the name for our baby goat yet, swing over to our community tab and cast your vote, because the 2 goats that we started out with were given to us by Wiley's cousin, and so their names were Coco and Chanel. So then when Chanel had a baby last year, they requested that we continue the designer name theme. Like, we are not designer name people at all.
We literally had to look it up on the internet to find designer names because we don't know.
Because we don't know them. So they asked us to name the baby Fendi. So we have a Coco, a Chanel, and a Fendi. And now, what are the options?
So it's
Chloe,
Prada,
Armani,
and something else. I can't remember what the other one was now.
I can't either.
But
hey, my granny's garden, how's it going?
But my suggestion was Prada, and hers was Chloe. Well, Prada's winning right now.
Yeah. So if you haven't cast your vote on our community tab, do us a favor and go vote. Cause
So she'll quit whining.
Because we just keep calling the goat baby girl, or what do we call her?
I've been calling her
baby
Brother.
goat. Oh. Wiley's already decided what her name's gonna be.
So, Gucci was going to be one of them, but she don't like that name because it sounds too close to
a dirty word.
Yeah. So
maybe I'll get over it, and the next one we can name Gucci or something. I don't know, but
no, we do probably not. I do not in the nicest way possible.
why don't you open that where it's sitting there swinging around there?
Well.
Open. All the way.
I think the babies, it takes longer to feed the baby rabbits when they're little like this, but it's easier than when they're fighting me.
No.
Like the bigger ones do. The bigger ones, I've got another week maybe until they can start drinking out of like a saucer instead. But we're milking the goat to feed the rabbits. Gucci Gucci Goo. Look at this sweet little thing. I hope it doesn't try to jump out of my hand or something when I
They're
reach
so
out.
ugly when they're that little.
I know. They're so ugly that they're cute.
No, you should see the white ones. They're the ugliest. But they're so adorable. Kind of.
Okay, Jamie, tell her we said hi.
Yes, tell her we said hello. Okay, I'm gonna need someone to hold this one while I feed the other ones.
Wait, you just gonna put them in there?
I don't know. You think it's okay?
I don't know.
Well, you're a turd. Here, I'll trade you. This one's the toughest. Look at Say hello.
Say hello to my little friend.
Oh,
Isn't it so cute? I love these little bunnies.
Yeah, they're gonna taste good.
Have you not learned your lesson?
What?
You forget the last time you integrated some animals, half of them died.
I know. That's why I haven't done it yet. But I don't know how good it's gonna do all by itself. Okay.
Yes, they do, JB.
But they definitely look like baby rats. But then they turn out to look like this. And how can you not love something that is as cute as this?
A lot of people can't.
Now watch this little turd eat.
It's so cute.
I don't know if you can see it. You're gonna be able to see it, but
It literally just sucks it down. And I wish you could hear it. It just slurps it like a straw. It's so much faster to feed them when they get bigger. Now it won't let go. It just keeps on sucking it. Hang on, I gotta
hello,
refill.
Cora.
I gotta refill. Hang on, let me have it. Look. Okay.
Wiley,
Calm
you
down.
want to try the bread?
Sure.
I mean, it's
It's not gonna kill me, is it?
no. I promise I took the top off of it and it was really good.
Okay, here's more. Hang on.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's a little dry because I didn't put it anywhere.
It's good.
So, thank you.
Look, it almost like holds it. It's so cute.
It is. So, you want to have a bite? It's a little dry.
Emmy's our official bread maker.
Yep, she's been making bread every day.
Oh yeah.
Homemade bread.
I literally grabbed the bread and then I was like, I need to make another loaf. Then I gave you some and I forgot about it until Mom said I was the bread maker. It won't let go of it again. Yes, it is a hungry baby, Trish.
Could you imagine being that poor thing's mama?
I know.
Holy
God.
moly!
Especially with their little teeth. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that must be terrifying. I wouldn't laugh.
I might not be so judgmental now when I talk about the mamas not being very good mamas.
I mean, they have their reason.
I'm gonna put it close to the microphone. Maybe you can hear it slurping.
Oh no, quit slurping.
Yeah. I don't know how well this microphone picks stuff up, but. Anybody have any questions for us?
So the white ones are about 3 weeks, Cora. Probably not quite 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then we got this one today. Our neighbor brought us. She wasn't in here, I don't think, whenever we was talking about it. But our neighbor brought us this one. He found it in the yard. And it does not look like a wild baby. So I think one of his rabbits had babies and he didn't know it, and the babies are falling out of the cage. Anyway, this one don't look like it's probably a day old. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 at the most.
Okay, one more and then you're done.
How many is that?
4. This will be 4.
That'll be 4?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Golly. Crazy thing.
I laugh about it all the time. Good thing is, when they get to be about this age, you don't have to wipe their butts anymore.
These aren't just...
I know, it's just so exciting. Okay. Let go! Let go! Okay.
Alright.
Now look at it. Watch it lick its lips. It's so cute when it does it. See? That's gotta be my favorite part. When it looks at me and it licks its lips. Here. Trade you. Okay. Oh, and this one's so much tinier. I don't know why. It's just not as growing as big as the other one.
Each just the same amount, but...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm new to things, but I don't think I'm supposed to splash the soap all over myself.
Yeah, JB, we don't. These are meat rabbits. I mean, they're raised for meat, so I really don't see. I don't see us getting a pet rabbit anytime soon. But
the kids ask us if they can keep them as pets all the time, and we have to remind them what we do. Why we have a farm, and that's to feed ourselves and to do what we do for the community.
Remember that time the white rabbit Snowball went missing and died? Yeah, Hunter and Lily cried for like a week.
yeah, we're always telling them not to name these guys because they say you name one, and it makes it harder to do what you need to do at the end, but the kids wind up doing it all the time.
I don't name them. I'm not as creative as wanted to. I mean, only kids with followers rules.
This one doesn't eat quite as good as the other one. Well, as far as like sucking it
Fast.
down, yeah. Oh goodness. And it's making a mess. I'm gonna be all sticky when it's done. Golly, English lops get to be as much as 30 pounds.
Wow, no
That's a
kidding.
big rabbit.
Well, hello, Petty King River. I didn't know you was in here. But
Our family names all theirs.
yeah, no. The kids do, but
I don't. Wait, no, I'm not a kid anymore. Never mind.
I would just as soon not. So, JB, are they anything like what are they, giant?
Flemish giants?
Flemish giants or something? Or I guess I've not ever Oh, well, hello. Thanks for stopping by.
His name's Robert.
Oh, okay. So if you haven't figured it out yet, we're feeding baby bunnies.
Yep. This wasn't really the plan, but
we didn't have a plan.
Yeah. We got home and we had to run to town. One of the ladies, actually, that we serve every week, she's got some serious health conditions. She's got stomach problems and issues with her heart, where her heart rate's real low, and she's got real low blood pressure. And she has a car, and she has a couple storage units that she has been paying for. Her son died a couple years ago, and she's just kind of struggled ever since. And so she's homeless, and she lives in her car. And tomorrow, she's doing an Indian taco sale to try to raise money to pay for her storage units. She's not a helpless person, but because of her medical conditions, her doctors tell her she shouldn't work. And so she's trying to raise money so that she doesn't lose all of her furniture and all of her belongings that are in those storage units. And so she's volunteered with us when we served at the emergency shelter. Sometimes she helps at our local food bank, right? Mm-hmm. And we see her every week on Wednesdays. And so she called us today and asked if we had any big pots that she could cook beans and meat and stuff in for her Indian taco sale tomorrow. So we had to go to town right before our live and take her a couple of our Instapots and stuff. So she's not asking for handouts. She's doing a fundraiser, and so we, wanted to make sure that we helped with that any way that we could. And so we'll probably make an appearance there tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Oh, now this one's got it. It's not making a mess on this second one.
Is this just number 2?
I think so.
I don't think so.
Is it number 3?
Yeah, I think so.
What do y'all think? Was that number 3? I lose count.
I can rewind it.
I lose count. Bobby or Bob, whatever you want to call me.
Yeah, I can see that.
We'll just call you Petty Jean then.
So giant lops. Is that? And you said that they don't breed as often. What is it, like a twice a year thing, or what kind of deal is that? Because I guess I've never seen anything that big other than a Flemish giant. It's the only thing I've ever seen.
You're so cute. Was anybody paying attention to how many times I refilled this syringe for this baby? Because if it was 3, I need to do 1 more. If it was 4, then I'm done. I don't want to overfeed it.
It's definitely not a good thing to overfeed.
Yeah. So what's everybody's plans for the weekend? Because here we will be taking care of animals as usual.
Not surprised.
Probably working on cleaning up our yard some more. And, she said I think it's 3. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was 3.
Okay. And then we will be working on building stuff to take with us to the Jones sale.
Look at him.
I know, it's so cute.
It's crazy.
I'm not going to bring how much salt and garlic I put in there, because Wiley said that it's an experiment. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, experiment by adding other things.
I know.
Add some basil and oregano to it. You can put a tiny bit of time in it also. Soon I'm going to be teaching Emily how to make sourdough. And we're going to do a sourdough starter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's true.
Okay. One more. And I have to clean that one's behind. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
I don't know. So what do you think you don't want to put it in that one?
I don't know. I think that we should wait a little bit and make that decision because I don't know that it'd be okay by itself without anything to cuddle with or any other bunnies to keep it warm. But I also know what happens when we integrate new animals with animals that we already have because that's not ended well for us in the past.
Lily, I've got that toy bunny that I let Lily play with one day.
Oh, 3 to 4 times a year. Okay.
Oh, that's so cute. He would run across the store on cue and jump up in your arms. Oh. If we didn't have an inside dog, I'd consider having an inside rabbit.
Yeah.
But I don't think Lola would take kindly to
Yeah.
competition.
Not at all.
You're so cute. It's kind of a quiet Friday night. What's everybody having for dinner tonight?
No kidding. Nobody's even hardly talking.
I know. We're not that interesting.
We wasn't prepared enough to have a whole lot going on, so you guys need to help the conversation go here a little bit.
Yeah. Otherwise, we've been on here for almost an hour.
Well, heck. I guess probably about time to go.
So anybody that didn't hear it earlier, we have had a baby goat, and we are expecting another baby goat. We are expecting piglets any day. We got 2 new animals. Somebody gave us a couple cooney pigs. Unfortunately, they're both boys, so they won't be making any babies.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon, at least.
If anybody has a girl and wants to trade, let us know.
Yep. Right.
They have the double waddle thing going on, and I hear that's pretty rare. I don't know.
Oh, 5 at a time. Huh. That's interesting.
The mama rabbit that we have right now that's a good mom, she usually has about 9
Yeah.
at the
There's
time.
8 or 9. Yeah.
Let's see, what else did we talk about earlier? We had a goat that almost died, but she's still alive.
Thanks to Lori and Amy.
Yep.
Lori at LG Homestead and Amy at Living in Abundant Grace.
Yep.
For a minute, I thought you said that they were almost dead things.
Um,
Animals kill their goats through the internet? What?
We recorded moving logs, and that'll be a really good video if we ever get it out.
Yeah.
But that'll be on the Working with Wiley channel because it's not really farm related. So if you haven't checked out Working with Wiley yet, y'all got to go check him out or check us out on his channel because so that you can see the other things that we do. There was also, he was helping his cousin move a couple really big like oil containers like that they use in the oil field at pump jack sites. And so if we ever get that published, it'll be a good video too. That was pretty touch and go there for a minute.
Yeah. So guys, if y'all are, like she said earlier, if y'all are around Oklahoma and are not going to be at Shoot Dang Fest,
Yeah.
come see us over at the
Old Chicken Farm
Old
sale.
Chicken Farm Sale. and Jones. So
then hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be packing up and going to the Shoot Day Fest.
yeah, shoot. I don't know how much stuff we're really going to have at the chicken farm sale.
We've been so busy with other things that it's.
So, now I'm trying to do a lot of little things just to have stuff. And so it looks like we're going to have a bunch of charcuterie boards, however you say that.
Some rolling pins.
Some rolling pins. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to do cutting boards unless they're just single board cutting boards instead of glued together.
I'll have soaps and salves and sugar scrubs and that kind of stuff. But we've been so busy trying to get things done and take care of animals that have been having babies and getting ready to have babies and learning about what to know and what the signs are of having babies.
Yeah.
It's until last year we had chickens and guineas and we had the pigs at that point, right?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, we had the pigs. But we got the cows and the goats and the turkeys and the rabbits and the quail and what else did we get? Ducks. Guineas. Did we have the guineas before? The coonies.
Yeah.
We've gotten so many animals since we started this, and it's more like a petting zoo than a farm. But, there's things you gotta know when you have a farm and you raise animals. You have to, we didn't know the signs to look for when a goat was struggling to have babies because the first time our goat had a baby,
we went to bed, woke up the next morning, and there was a baby there.
And this time we were caring for Coco, and I had gone out to check on her, and then we had run to town. I mean, we weren't gone 40 minutes.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe 40 minutes. And we come back, and Chanel had a baby.
Yeah.
And it was I had just checked on them, and then Chanel had a baby. A young Copper Moran rooster.
Talk to Mike and Terry. I don't know if they have any. I don't know if they're doing anything with their eggs or not. But talk to Mike and Terry. I'm not sure.
Their rooster is different. He's one that they got from Jake in Nanya, Texas.
So they're going to be a cross.
Yeah. Jeff at Bobblehead might have Copper Morans.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, JB would know if he was going to have one. I mean, if he had one. Does Jeff not have any, JB?
You're such a little cutie. It just likes to snuggle in my hands when it's done eating.
Well, guys, it is time for us to get to dinner.
We have frozen chicken sitting over there.
We have frozen chicken over there that we've got to cook tonight.
Because we've been so busy, we haven't even remembered to pull out anything for dinner until it's getting dark outside. I mean, it kind of stinks because, I really enjoy the longer days, but then at the same time, I don't because
we're eating dinner at 11 o'clock at night.
Because, it doesn't get dark till 8 or 9 o'clock, and then we come inside and we're like, oh, what are we going to have for dinner? Oh, yeah, we have to cook something frozen. So, good thing we have Instapots.
Thanks for hanging out, Trish. We'll see you later.
Thank you guys for coming. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Good night, Trish. Good night, JB. Good night, Bobby. Good night, Jody.
Good night, Jody. Good night, Lori.
Yep, good night.
Have a great weekend, everybody. So, we're out of here. God bless everybody. Have a great weekend. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, if not before.
This sweet bunny says, have a great weekend. I keep feeling like I have a hair on my